done, Watson.
Holmes, you're playing bowls? Indoors?
Not just any old bowls, Watson. Lawn bowling.
Seriously? With your injury? Oh, no. Mrs. Hudson is going to murder you.
Well, that's it for now. Time to go. Would you care to join me?
You're incorrigible. And where are we going, Holmes?
I'm participating in the final stage of the annual tournament held by the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. It's an official invitation. I'll just need to dress suitably and then we can leave.
Holmes, are you really sure you want to wear that?
This? Everyone dresses like this at the club.
That should be a sight worth seeing. I only hope our charming neighbor won't spot you like that. Shouldn't you dress for the game? Shouldn't you dress for the game? Shouldn't we hurry to the bowling club?
Mr. Holmes, you played very well yesterday. I'm obliged to you, Sir Charles. I play many outdoor sports. That's the key to my success. My friend Dr. Watson has decided to join me. Really. Mr. Holmes, would you like to see the first prize? A rare stone Mayan Quiche calendar.
Mayan Quiche?
Indeed. Their legendary king, Tekun Uman, has his statue just behind you. Although this one is a cast metal copy.
That? Oh.
Well, since only members may enter the clubhouse, we have exhibited the calendar outside. Please, explore.
I'd like to win the Mayan calendar. It's a beautiful work of art.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad you are my opponent for the final. People call me Arthur the Invincible. So I wish you good luck.
This'll keep Watson happy. Ah, Mr. Holmes. Are you ready to begin the final game? I still need some time.
Good luck, Holmes. Good luck, Holmes.
I lost to the quarterfinals, but the green was wet.
The first prize, the Mayan Quiche calendar. What a spectacular season. What a spectacular season. This statue is made of metal. This statue is made of metal.
What a beautiful day for November.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad you are my opponent for the final. People call me Arthur the Invincible. So I wish you good luck.
So, are you ready now? Yes. Let's start the final.
しいね。結構転がるな。来すぎか。そうか。ああ、短い。うわー、危ない。ダメか。なかなか難しいな。どれぐらい曲がる？曲がるのか、これで。全然だな。 早いか。おー、当てやがったー。ああ、もっと向こうか。難しいな。ごは、なんだそれ。
It was an excellent game, Mr. Holmes, but Arthur always wins. The award ceremony for the first 3 places will be tomorrow.
Unfortunately, I'll be unable to attend tomorrow. Duty calls.
Ah, but at least you know the club now.
Let's go home.
See you tomorrow, Mr. Holmes.
Let's go home.
Yeah, you can try to beat me next year.
Only club members have access.
勘じゃねえのか。
Daddy?
Hello, Mr. Bouvier.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Well, Caitlin?
Your costume.
Oh, don't you like it?
Oh, I do.
Caitlin, come on. Show some respect for your father.
リスはシャーロック・ホームズの新しい隣人。若くて美しく子供好きのようだが未婚である。身につけている愛情の印からは犯罪世界とのつながりがうかがえる。過去の出来事に苦しんでいることが自殺を試みた傷からも明らかだ。つけている宝石から神秘学に興味があることがわかる。
You know, Father, Miss Alice was telling me all about her travels. She has already toured the world with her own father.
Your daughter is exquisite.
And just to think that she was aboard the Orient Express when it was attacked. What a dream.
Indeed.
She's so creative and imaginative. And that reminds me, would you allow Caitlin to visit me so that she can practice playing the piano?
It's very kind of you, but I decided that Caitlin should stop playing the piano.
Oh, Father, why did you say that?
Caitlin, we are neighbours. We'll meet again. Until then, I shall leave you with this book.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
Statue did it. It killed Zacharias.
Calm yourself now, Sir Charles. You've had a shock. Let the police do their duty.
What can a mere inspector like you do about it? You don't know anything.
A mere inspector? Pshaw. And now here comes Mr. Holmes.
Lestrade, are you here to receive a prize as well?
Very amusing, Holmes. You can go home. The ceremony's been cancelled. We've got a murder scene here.
Really? And to think I only came here for my prize.
I know, Holmes. I saw your name on the list of finalists. So go away.
You're not going to congratulate me?
What? Do you really think I'm that naive? You turning up out of the blue and then bam, a murder? There's a surprise.
Oh, you're making a spectacle of yourself, Lestrade. Let's just pretend that I'm a simple consultant, your humble assistant.
Oh, all right then. A club member, Mr. Zacharias Greystoke, was killed at around 4 in the morning. There. Now, don't mess around.
I promise that I won't, Inspector. What do you make of the facts?
It's quite clear. The murderer intended to steal the Mayan calendar. He was caught by Zacharias Greystoke. He then took up the first weapon that came to hand, the statue's spear, and killed Greystoke. Then he fled, just as Sir Charles was coming out of the club. Unfortunately, we've been unable to find any trail beyond the club's wall. It's as if the murderer vanished into thin air. Well, take a look for yourself.
Did you search the clubhouse?
What for? The murder took place outside. You're still here?
いやー、結構がっつり刺さって。
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. The case is scratched and dented. The case is scratched and dented. Zacharias' folder with some documents. These drawings represent the Mayan symbols. Money was left inside the wallet. Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias probably walked across them. If I believed Lestrade, this Mayan calendar was the reason behind the murder.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. This watch is valuable and old. It's been through a great deal. All valuables were left on the victim. The strike was powerful and well aimed. Sir Charles, are you able to tell me in detail what happened?
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Well, to prepare for the awards ceremony, I decided to spend the night here at the club. I was sitting alone at my desk when I suddenly heard a loud, metallic sound and a terrible shout. I hurried outside and well, I found the body of Zacharias. And I swear it, I saw the statue of Tekun Uman running away.
チャールズ・イエリンガム卿は、ロンドン考古学協会ローンボールズクラブの理事長、かつては権威ある歩兵連隊に所属する兵士だった。既婚者で金持ちのように見えるが、実際の生活は苦しいようだ。トーリー党と政治的な関わりがある。社交的なようだ。
You saw the statue running?
It was dark, but yes, I'm sure of it. It was running, and it was making the most horrible metal sound as it did so. And can't you see? The pedestal is now empty.
Did you know the victim?
Yes, of course. It was Zacharias Greystoke. He is... oh, was a club member, and an excellent bowler.
But why was he here so early in the morning?
Oh, I don't know.
Sir Charles, where did the Mayan calendar come from?
It was donated anonymously. We received it shortly before the tournament, with a letter asking that it be awarded to the winner.
Is the calendar valuable?
Not really. It has historical value, of course, but to be truthful with you, Mr. Holmes, it isn't worth very much.
May I go in the clubhouse?
It's members only. I cannot authorize anyone unless that person has a written warrant from the police. A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes? At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Pieces from the pedestal. A piece of the statue's mounting rod. Traces of metal on stone. The statue of Tikkun Uman. The iron mounting rod is broken. The surface is damaged. Traces of metal on stone. It looks like the statue broke away from its pedestal. And what about the statue?
No idea yet. I imagine a thief must have taken it somehow.
Right, so they were thieves, and they were very well equipped?
Yes, must have been. Then there's also Sir Charles's version, but...
Please, go on.
He said this morning that he was alone at his desk when he heard a shout. He went outside and saw Greystoke lying on the ground, and... believe it or not, he said that there was no one else on the green that night but the statue itself running away.
You mean that the statue might have killed the victim? Interesting.
Absurd, more like. Besides, it was dark and foggy.
So, somewhat like your version, then.
You're still here. You're still here.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes? Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
What did the police say? Do you know anything?
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation. A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes? Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Only club members have access. scratches on the stone. No, it wasn't like that. A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall. A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall. No, it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that.
違うな、これが1だ。ザリアダスが葉っぱを踏む。
No, it wasn't like that.
違うか。葉っぱを踏む。攻撃を受けて倒れる。逃げる。現れるか。
No, it wasn't like that.
違うの？
No, it wasn't like that.
葉を踏み現れる攻撃される逃げる。
No, it wasn't like that.
違うな。もう一回話を整理しよう。あれか。ログ見れんのか。
A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall.
なんかあるか。どっかに傷らしきものがないな。恋に葉っぱを巻いたように見える。大きな金属音と叫び声だから刺されるレールに逃げるだよな。踏むが先だよな。攻撃を受ける。出てくる。金属音がして出てくる。逆か。飛び降りてガシャンって出てくるのか。さっきこれやったよ
うな。No, it wasn't like that.
こうじゃないの？なんか足りないのか？ここも見たでしょ。ここの引きずり跡も見たでしょ。
Traces of metal on stone.
なわけないな。全然違うなこれは。
No, it wasn't like that.
実はこれが1、4、そんなわけないか。
No, it wasn't like that.
どう考えたら葉っぱを踏む攻撃を受ける。ああ、像がある。葉っぱを踏む、槍を投げる、攻撃を受けて倒れる、現れる、首を全部入れるか。
It looks as if Zacharias was killed the moment he approached the calendar, and killed by the spear from Tukunuman's statue that jumped from its stand and escaped over the wall.
Well, Holmes, your conclusions as my consultant?
My conclusions are approximate to Sir Charles's testimony.
Oh dear, you think the statue did it?
Everything points to the fact that the spear was thrown from the pedestal, and Mr. Greystoke appeared not to notice the killer.
Indeed. The journalists will be ecstatic about your version.
I would like to examine the victim and take a look at his belongings.
Oh, you've amused me at least, Mr. Holmes. Very well. I'll grant you authorization for the examination at Scotland Yard, but nothing more.
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal.
Scotland Yard でザハリアス・グレイストークの遺体と遺品を調べよう。どうか？ああ。まだ推理には至らんか。
Thank you for coming so quickly, Watson. Lestrade already has the victim's body in the autopsy room.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
Bobby, they will find...
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
Mr. Holmes? At your service, Mr. Holmes.
The Mayan calendar. Here's a chance to have a closer look. Interesting. What are the symbols here? Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. An ordinary pencil. Money was left inside the wallet. Oh, Zacharias had already translated some symbols. I could use this dictionary to translate the calendar's glyphs. They are the symbols that were drawn on the Mayan calendar. The papers from Zacharias' folder. They can help us to translate the Mayan message.
じゃあ。誰一人か。新聞かな。これか。出すものにはかな。呪いが たかり。よみがえりしか。死を迎える。選ばれし。ものだけが。聖なる家か。
Cursed will be anyone who disturbs the sacred temple. They will meet their death by the risen statue. Only the chosen will have mercy. It's not only a calendar, it's a curse. Zacharias Greystoke, a member of the club, was killed as the curse decreed.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes. Red eye. It looks like a serious infection.
It was a powerful throw. The spear pierced right through the body.
The coroner mentions in his report some specific cardiac and digestive system damage. Traces of alcohol were found in the stomach. Apparently Zacharias had been drinking before his death.
This is where the spear entered the body. The murderer aimed for the heart. The weapon must have been thrown by a strong and skilled person.
It's possible that the link between Zacharias and the curse is at the archaeological club. I'll need a search warrant.
these scars are old.
We'll need to get a search warrant to investigate the club. We'll need to get a search warrant to investigate the club.
ケーブルあれか。操作令状をもらわないといけない。
Aren't you supposed to be investigating those cases of yours instead of bothering me?
Good day to you too, Inspector. I have a small favor to ask of you, a search warrant to investigate the murder at the club.
No, no, and no.
ストレイド警部は疲れ切っている。昨夜あまり寝ていない。ずっとワインを飲んでいた。今は頭痛がする。厳重な手入れをしていることから機嫌は良い様子。思い出の品として香水付きの女物のハンカチを持っている。英国市議会員の妻ロビン夫人がレストレイドの機嫌の良さと関係しているのかもしれない。
Since I'm without the warrant, I should find something else to do. By the way, do you know if Sir Robin is currently in town?
I have no idea. And why on earth should you even think that I might know that?
Well, I believe I may have solved a case about, let's say, a salacious inspector.
No, it's not what you think. Nothing dishonourable happened. Go on then. Take your warrant.
So he refused to give you the search warrant?
Oh no, I've got it. I won't need you for a while now, Watson. I'll see you later.
前のことで呪われている。殺人は予言通りに行われた。被害者が考古学クラブの会員であった頃からクラブハウス内を捜索する必要がある。捜査令状が必要だ。マヤのカレンダーはローンボールズ競技等の商品。マヤがロンドン工学協会ローンズボールクラブの捜査権限をスコットランドヤードレストレート警部からもらった。クラブ内でラウンジを捜索せよ。
Sir Charles, I have a search warrant. I would like to take a look inside the clubhouse.
I see. Here's the key, but I do protest. A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
I heard that Zacharias was killed by the statue's spear.
Zacharias Greystoke. It's Sir Charles Yellingham, the director of the club. I wonder who this man is. Zacharias Greystoke. Guatemala, 1881. I don't think this is a bowls tournament. The photograph appears to have been faked or damaged. I'll take it. The late Mr. Roberts' collection. The late Mr. Sutherland's collection. The late Mr. Smith's collection. The late Mr. Blinkhorn's collection. The late Mr. Bromsby's collection. This metal globe is very impressive. Some bits are missing. Some bits are missing. It appears that it's a part of a gold statue from Guatemala. Solid gold. It's worth a fortune. These antiques look quite valuable. These trunks have just arrived. They're from Zacharias Greystoke's antique collection.
まだな。何が。なんもねえ。あ、これがまだ何かある。
This piece has been cleanly and intentionally cut. Interesting. The men who own these collections are all dead. Ah, Sir Charles was once a captain in the guard.
お母の通知、この度きれいなクラブの口座に新規お振り込みの送金いたしました。ただし過去お支払いの遅延からお支払い期限が1ヶ月に短縮されたこと、返済額が遅延での利息を含め1000ポンドとなっていることも同時にお伝えしています。口座の見直しを希望される場合は銀行の支店長に直接お問い合わせください。
Charles Yellingham has a large family. The 50th birthday of Lord Stevenson.
S& サンズ宝石店チャールズ・エイリンガム教へ記念のグアテマラの黄金像から 458g の現金が取れました。この品の買い取りに同意いたします。代金はこの手紙の受領後48時間以内にお支払いいたします。この取引は完全に合法的でありますが、どうか抗議なさるよう願い申し上げます。パーティーが大変ですねとオリビエ様、ボールズクラブの表彰式開催後に賓客パーティーを行う予定しております。来ました下記のお見積もりをお願いいたします。シャンパンに10箱、40人分の食事、レストラン予約、パーティーで演奏してくれる合奏団、ゲバラ30分。来週に送る招待状。かなり興奮になることは正直です。については十分期間を前回お願いした際には大変寛大な設備をしていただいたことを感謝。チャールズ・エイリンガム卿、ドイツ銀行会計課長、ブリトニー・ラブレース。私どもの記録によると、今回もお支払いが遅れているようです。今回で4度目となりますが、いかなる理由でもお支払いの遅延には7ポンドにつき 10% の遅延損害金が発生いたします。また、期限のクラブ所有のコレクションの一部を支払いの代わりに差し押さえ、民間でオプションにかけるとのご提案につきましては承知いたしました。オプションでの売り上げは期限の返済に充てられることとなります。
Interesting. It appears that the club is unable to pay its debts to the bank.
まあ、無事。 出すことはできない。私にはこれを調べる必要がある。強制式の前に話そう。もう一人も。出しちゃいけないよと。本土の一部を所有しているのはチャールズ教とザハリアス・グレイストーク両者だ。クラブの債権者はロイズ銀行。チャールズ教は負債の一部を亡くなった彼の骨董収集品を売却しながら賄うつもりだった。
A message to Sir Charles from Zacharias Greystoke, the victim.
ケニーが被害者訪問に向けて十分に準備をする時間があった。繋がんないな。やっぱ繋がんないな。
Sir Charles, you informed me that you didn't know why Mr. Greystoke was here at such a time.
That's correct. I have no idea.
これか。電報。
But in fact you do. Mr. Greystoke wrote to you about him coming with another person to visit.
Ah, well, yes, that is right. He raised a scandal about the Mayan calendar, so he wanted to see me before the ceremony. But I don't know exactly what it was that he wanted, or who this other person he mentioned might have been.
You have a fine collection at your club, with one disturbing thing in common.
Oh, all the items are from our club members.
But only from deceased members, including Mr. Greystoke.
Yes, but it is a rule of the club that all our members undertake to donate their personal collections to us in the event of their death. A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
帰って調査か。 べ物、調べ物。なんか貼ったりつけてあるぞ。なんだこれ。シャーロック・ホームズさん、覚えておいででしょうか。ルーベン・フィッシャーです。貴殿がエッピングフォレストを訪ねてくれたおかげで私は救われました。あの狂人から解放されたのです。私の命を救い、自由をもたらしていただいたことを感謝いたします。私はこれからも慈善活動を続けていくつもりです。ルーベン・フィッシャー博士。マヤ歴調べる。マヤ歴歴史か。歴史、これだ。マヤ帝国は熱帯低地、現在ではグアテマラと呼ばれるを中心に紀元後6世紀頃に絶頂期を迎え、絶大な影響力を誇った。マヤ文明は農業、陶芸、象形文字、暦の発明、そして数学に秀でており、驚くべき建築物や象徴的芸術品を後世に残している。グアテマラ征服以前の主要国はマヤキチェとも呼ばれるキチェ王国であった。キチェとは木々という意味を持ち、彼らが居住していた森林地帯に由来する。テクンウマンはキチェ王国最後の支配者で、ペナルの戦いにおいて軍と共にスペインの征服者と戦ったキチェ王国として知られる。テクンウマンはそこでドン・ペドロ・デ・アルバラドの剣が胸に刺さったことにより致命傷を負った。伝説によると、テクンウマンは死後もなお国民を守り続けていたと言われている。
Here it is. It appears that part has been painted over. I need to find out what's underneath. I need a pipette. Let's gently remove the paint with a soft cloth. Aha, there's another person in the photograph.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Look here. There's a person with a swollen eye who was concealed within this photograph. A dispute of some kind, do you think, Watson?
Possibly. But it appears to me a characteristic symptom of a rare tropical disease that is found in South and Central America.
South America! Brilliant, Watson!
Happy to help.
Is it deadly?
Well, there is a chance he survived.
I shall ask Sir Charles, but who knows what he'll say.
I've an idea. There is only one hospital for such illness. The Hospital for Tropical Diseases. I have friends who work there.
Oh, yes?
Well, the chances are slim, but I'll pay them a visit. If he's in London, they would have seen him.
My analysis table. It's useful for my work. I found this photograph on your wall. You're in it, but do you know who these men are? Particularly the gentleman with the swollen eye.
Oh, him. But that's poor Mr. Albiot. He died from fever during an expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago. We were searching a Mayan Quiche temple, but everything went wrong. We were unable to enter the temple, and the expedition ended in disaster. I'm here, and here is Zacharias. And there is Bernard Marley, another member. He's over there, near the pedestal. By the way, he's the fellow who built that terrible statue. He created it, must have been 10 years ago.
Albeit was a club member. Where is his collection?
Well, the devil if I know. We never did locate it.
Poor Sir Charles. A crime at his club, it's a terrible thing.
Mr. Bernard Marley, I presume. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have to ask you about an expedition to Guatemala.
Shh, not here. It's too dangerous. I'll give you my card. Visit me there where we can talk.
Keaton Street. Gumballs Road. Keaton Street. Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's the street going up the hill, not far from here.
Gumballs Road. Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
I don't know.
Possum Street. Possum Street. Grub Street.
そっか。
Horse of Pedro Alvarado. He was a conquistador, I believe. There were 2 large boxes. Fresh scratches. Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
Ah, he's in his office. It's the door near the female statue in the corner of the workshop.
Hello there, my man. Is your boss...
Aye.
Something large and heavy was dragged here. Hello there, my man. Hello.
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat.
Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat.
Apparently, Marley has built multiple statues of Takunuman.
Mr. Holmes, you must forgive my escape at the club. It wasn't a safe place to talk.
And it's safer here?
Yes, better here. Not my office. I have secured my foundry, you know.
Huh, reassuring.
マーリーの年齢は45歳より下である。鋳物工場の取締役を務める考古学クラブの一員。性格は無頓着で一人で暮らしているようだ。多くの守りを身につけていることから迷信深いことがわかる。多くの時間を事務室の机で過ごし、鋭い道具と機械式油を使って作業している。彼の仕事は集中力を必要とする。綿密な作業のため、メガネが交わせない。
Did you know Zacharias Greystoke, the victim?
Yes, he was a brave friend. Such good karma until yesterday.
Do you recognize the unwell man in this photograph?
By Jove, albeit. Yes, that's him. The poor fellow met his end in Guatemala. He was struck down by a terrible disease.
You were friends?
Not really, but he was an active member and a courageous man. Too courageous. You can't fight against the Quiche gods.
And what of the expedition? You were seeking a Mayan temple?
Yes, the temple of Tekun Uman. Another one of Charles's stupid ideas. We found it, but there was some kind of strange force that prevented us from entering. An evil aura. It was Tekun-Uman's emanation. We could all feel it. Albeit its disease worsened suddenly, there was nothing we could do. And now, with Zacharias' death, the curse has reawakened.
After 14 years?
Prophecies are timeless. Even in the beyond, there is no escape.
ああ、違う。また画面が飛んだな。
Did Zacharias believe in the prophecy?
It's not a matter of belief, don't you understand? Zacharias was convinced that we could stop the curse by studying the calendar. What insanity! He sent me a message. He wanted us to visit the club and try to convince Charles to remove the calendar from the awards ceremony.
But you didn't go.
I knew Charles would refuse. Anyway, studying the calendar wouldn't help. Tekun-Uman is far too powerful.
Your relationship with Charles Yellingham is...
Not friendly. Well, it is reciprocal. You know, most of his expeditions are failures because he is too focused on his hypothetical career to be in politics.
He has political ambition.
That would be an understatement. He has ambitions for the House of Lords, and the club is his means of achieving this. It's also the reason for his disastrous management. But he still succeeds in finding money. I wonder how.
What's your opinion on Tekun-Uman's statue having disappeared?
I don't know, but I have nothing to do with it. Nothing.
But in fact, you do. You made the statue.
That's true. But it was 10 years ago. You can't blame me for that.
Don't you think so? After all, it is the statue that is responsible for killing.
No! It's Tekun-Uman. But who could imagine that a simple statue replica would be chosen by Tekun-Uman? Nobody. I have to leave you now. I've got paperwork to do. And we've spoken too much. He could hear us. Tekun-Uman. Well, goodbye then.
Something large and heavy was dragged here.
何か事務所の中に持ってったんだよな。ちょっとな。なんかちょいちょいあれだな。ローディングかかってんのかな。画面が止まんな。 バーナード・マーリーについてもっと調べよう。また止まった。なんだこれ。
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat.
ダメか。また止まった。どうすりゃいいか。
A murder at my...
違うな。画面消えすぎだよね。
Cranning Street. furnace for melting metal.
何がいけねえんだ。
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat.
ちょいちょいだな、これやってると。なんだろう。なんでこんな画面黒くなってこない？
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat.
なんだか。
A drawing of Takunu Man. No oxidation. This metal arm has never been outside. It's not part of the bowling club statue. This mechanism is quite modern. All the gears are of good quality. Strange to find it in a foundry. 2 large boxes which were inside the warehouse. They were taken to Bernard Marley's office. It's probable that the missing crates contained pieces of Takunu Man's statue. Marley is hiding something inside his office. I'll have to visit it, but at night, and with Watson. Caitlin's at Miss Alice's playing the piano. She disobeyed me.
Well, Holmes, I was inspired to... Oh, look here. The postman has made a mistake. He's delivered a letter addressed to Miss Alice.
Oh, he mistook 221B for 221C. Give it to me, Watson. I can't help myself. I must open this letter. It would be easier to open this letter if I steam it. Let's prepare. Boil water in kettle. I need to turn on the gas. I need to open it with something sharp.
アリスへとうとうやったのに引っ越して隣人として振る舞うなんて本当に大胆なんだから。でも気をつけて、彼には人を魅了する力がある。そうそう、あなたのお父さんの骨を見つけたが、かなり傷んでいるけれど、まだ使えそうよ。あの人は私にとってはまるで兄のような存在だった。だから私にできることなら何でも手伝うつもりよ。どんな危険なことでも。
Miss Alice plans to live here because of me. I need to have a talk with her as soon as possible. I need something to apply the glue. That's it.
Don't stop playing, Kate. I'm going to take some air on the balcony for a few minutes.
I need to speak with Miss Alice first. She's on the balcony.
HDMI が。落ちすぎだろ。
How about telling me why you came here in the first place?
Mr. Holmes, why do you ask? I hardly think that I'm accountable to you.
Since you extended an invitation to my daughter against my wishes, I believe that you are.
So said the father, cloaked in all his severity. My word, you almost frightened me.
You won't say then. Very well. Ask Caitlin to come home now.
Oh, poor child, let her play. Such insouciance. So useful for covering up disturbing secrets. And since you intend to hide the truth from her...
What?
We all have our secrets.
You...
But don't worry, Mr. Holmes. Caitlin is a sensitive child, and I like her enormously.
Alice, come back in. I can do it. See? You're wonderful.
I like to think that the feeling is mutual. We wouldn't want her to know of your secret, or for her to be unhappy. I have to go inside now.
信自体は止まってるだけなのかな。
Ah, Holmes, I entirely forgot. There's a man corresponding to the photograph who is a regular visitor at the Hospital for Tropical Diseases. His name is James Byron.
Are you sure? That's fantastic.
And we can visit him, but you should disguise yourself first. I'll introduce you as my colleague. Holmes, we have to go to the hospital.
This suit isn't appropriate for where we're going.
よろしくない。医者の格好か。普段着で行くのがダメなのだな。これか。
This should be the right place. Our man might be here.
Oh, Dr. Watson, may I help you? Ah, Byron. Yes, he's in a bad way. You'll find him in a cubicle on the window side. May I help you?
Patients visit this department for treatment and then return home.
Mr. Byron?
More doctors? Please. I've just received my treatment. I need to rest a while before I leave.
アルベイトは推定45歳、考古学者で以前は考古学協会の元会員だった。他の会員たちからは、彼はすでに死亡していると思われている。南アメリカへの探検の際に病気で片目を失う。腕をなくしているが詳細は語られていない。薬物依存症で市場近くのアヘン窟をよく訪ねている。 体に鎖の跡がある。
We would like to ask you some questions about an expedition that took place 14 years ago.
An expedition? What expedition? You're wrong. I've never left London.
すいません、お昼に呼ばれてしまったので、一時ここ、ありがとうございました。